5 years ago, we left our home city of Vancouver, BC, packed up all of our stuff and moved to Asia. We've lived on 3 continents, backpacked worldwide, and converted an ambulance into a camper van. Most recently, after living on the beaches of Mexico in our tiny home on wheels, we drove up the west coast and ended up right where we started off, back in Vancouver, BC.
Throughout our travels, we've fallen in love with night markets, and in this video, we're going to explore and see what we can find right here in our own city.
So let's go.
Let's do it.
So it's Saturday night and we just took the Canada line to the Richmond Night Market and already made our first mistake. So we go to stand in line, which is actually not that long tonight. I think partially because it's not that nice of a night. It's been raining basically all day. And the line is still, the line's still long, but not in comparison to what I've seen online. The first mistake that we made is that we didn't get cash out, and it's cash only to get into the event. So they do have ATMs here, but the ATM fee is like $3.75, which, not the end of the world, but we probably needed cash for the event tonight anyway, and we should have got it before. Anyways, we're gonna wait in this line now on this gloomy night and head into the Richmond Night Market.
So we've been walking around checking out different places to potentially get some food, and we saw these soya skewers, and they are 2 for $11.99, and there's seasoned ketchup flavor and a chili garlic flavor. They look really, really good. I'm down for some like deep fried, delicious food, and this looks like it. And it's a great price, so let's try it.
Assorted or dense, signature cold noodle. Come check it out.
Yeah, this is ridiculously good. It's like an airy sort of chicken nugget with like a chili ketchup flavor. It's really hard to explain, but it's so good.
Sweet, kind of sticky.
Yeah, sweet, sticky, but it's like a chicken nugget, but really airy. When you bite into it, it's not as dense, which I like. It's really good.
It's crazy because I know that tonight is not like a busy night for the Richmond Night Market. I know that it gets really, really packed. Walking down some of the food aisles, it's pretty busy, but it's still bearable. That if you stand in line, you're gonna get in pretty soon. But it's just so fun walking around. There's performers. There's someone doing a yo-yo kind of performance right beside me. There's bubble tea, there's good food, there's arcade games and all sorts of things. And as it gets darker, it starts to get a little bit more lively too.
So we just passed a place and it said all kinds of different stuff, but then there was a little vegan thing, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just the one kind they have. The whole stand is vegan, and it's they have flat noodles and ramen noodles, and I'm so unbelievably excited, and this place is all vegan, so I can't wait.
That's our signature one, flat noodle.
Oh yeah.
How spicy are we talking about? A mild spicy or spicy?
Joy, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
There are over 110 booths here at the Richmond Night Market and over 600 different foods that you can try here. And they are open Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, and stat Mondays.
Yes.
So, and from April till October, so over half the year. So there is plenty of opportunity to come here, but even if you're here, even if you try it every weekend for a season, you might not even get to try it all.
It's not so much part of our culture here in Canada, but it's such a big part of culture in so many places in the world, especially in so many places in Asia. And it's really reminiscent of being at night markets in Taiwan, Hong Kong, even Kuala Lumpur, and other amazing night markets that we've gone to all over the world. So while it has its own like unique features, it is also very, very reminiscent of traveling through Asia. And just so fun to have all these foods like stinky tofu and skewers and all sorts of things. The food is amazing, the people are amazing, the vendors are so fun. They really know how to make it a good time. And I think that this is probably the biggest night market that is in the Vancouver area annually. So. I love her outfit. Okay, we are headed out for the night. Thank you, Richmond Night Market. That was so much fun, and we'll definitely be back, even probably later this year. Tonight we are here at the Vegan Night Market. We are at the Waldorf Hotel. They actually have it at 2 locations. They have it at the Waldorf and Locarno Beach, and they have it bi-weekly, which is actually really cool to hear that they're able to put this vegan night market on multiple times in the summer. I think it's actually like bi-weekly, which is very cool, but we've never been to it. So tonight is our first night at Vancouver's Vegan Night Market, so let's check it out.
The cost for entry is either $4 or you can bring cans of food or clothes, and that is the equivalent. We brought some extra cans that we had from the van, and that's how we got in tonight.
The very first thing that we tried was this short rib bowl from Kofu, and it was amazing. We got off to a very good start here. It's like there's something special about entering a market and there being like amazing energy in the first place, but then everything's vegan, so we know we can eat literally anything here. So yeah, I think that we're gonna try. So we just ordered at Good Dogs, and the line is like kind of long. I mean, not like super long, but long enough that it's just a small stand with just 2 people at it, which basically everything here is. And we ordered the soul dog, so we're anxiously waiting for it to come out. But it seems to be like the hottest spot right now, so maybe we came at a good time, maybe we didn't come at a good time. Hard to know.
I'm excited. That hot dog was so good. It hit the spot. It tasted really nice. The kimchi was good. The green onions were a really nice touch. The mayo, it was like fully loaded, so it was like hard to bite it, but the bun actually held up pretty nice. It was bomb. That was a very good choice. So we're gonna choose our style, which is either rice bowl, paratha wraps, or poutine. Our sauce, which is either butter sauce, coconut korma, or spinach curry. As spicy as you can make it. So I was just asked how hot I want it, and I'm just so used to being like, oh, as hot as you can make it. And then I assume the owner or somebody who works here was like, are you sure about that? He was like standing behind me. He's like, okay, and like laughed. And then she said the hottest one is the burn your mouth spice. So she's like, you can let us know if you want more. I was like, okay, I'm sure it'll be okay. Like they were like, I don't know, we'll see.
And Nicholas does this to me too, because I'm like, okay, I like really spicy food, and don't get me wrong, I can handle a lot more than you can probably imagine I can handle, but I'm also like, I personally would not have ordered the burn my mouth levels, but like double burn my mouth level, so.
I think that's like an ADHD thing, I'm pretty sure. Like where you want everything to be like the extreme levels. Where it's like I can't just like like when something's presented to me in just like a normal amount, I'm always like, oh, this is great. But when I have the option, I always get the most extreme version. It's perfect. They've even got someone doing flash tattoos here, like vegan-inspired like flash tattoos, so that's pretty cool. They are pretty sick pieces, but there's like a few people in front of us, and we do have to go home soon, so I don't think we'll be getting flash tattooed tonight, but soon.
So Plant Curious is also here, and they have a vegan. Okay, remember those like coupon books that, yeah, you could go around your city and like use coupons at restaurants and things and events across your city. So they have that, except for like vegan restaurants and vegan things to do. And so we got ours like last month, and I use it literally all the time. I highly recommend it if you're vegan and you're coming to Vancouver to get your hands on one if it's possible, because it literally, some of the best deals are in it. I'm going to show you right now. So the Vegan Night Market, I would say 9.5 out of 10. Small but mighty, and I'm just so grateful that our city like does shit like this. You know what I mean? And that
Bi-weekly is crazy too. Very cool. Also, why 9.5 and not 10 out of 10?
Could be a little bigger.
Okay.
The Waldorf Hotel, and I don't know if they still do it, but they used to. I was just reading the sign to see if they still do it. I don't know if they still do it, but they used to have this thing here called Ice Cream Social. And when I was like 19, I came here with my best friend Jess, and the Canadian icon, singer Lights, was here. We're just like drinking, partying, like a normal bar night, dancing, whatever. And then literally right beside me, I looked beside me, and Lights was like dancing there. I was like, hi. I was so weird about it too. I was like, hi, are you Lights? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, can I take a picture with you? She's like, sure. And we took a picture. And I'll put the picture here if I still have it. But that was right here at the Waldorf Ice Cream Social. And we're just gonna quickly go to the bottle shop to get a little bevy for our way home.
Why did you say it like an Australian?
Because it says the bottle shop.
Oh.
No, in Australia they call it the bottle shop or the bottle-o. Tonight we will be exploring the Shipyards Night Market, which is a night market that happens every Friday night at Lonsdale Quay in North Vancouver. So we just hopped on the sea bus and got here now and are about to walk in. I've actually, again, seems to be a theme. I've never been to this one before either, so let's check it out.
I don't know if it's just because it's Friday, or maybe this market's just normally busier, but this market's a hell of a lot busier. Like way more. I mean, there's also a lot more space, and maybe it is because it's Friday. But I want to go out and check out the sunset because I think that's what everyone's going to do. Walking to the end of this pier to go and catch the sunset. So maybe we'll do the same. What do you think?
It is just so pretty. I love being near the water, so that, I mean, I may be biased.
At a glance, I thought this was an Arsenal jersey, like the new away kits that are black and gold. Obviously this is not, but I'm gonna have a look at some of the football jerseys. Oh, there's more over here.
I didn't know they had a cool clothes section here, so it might be dangerous. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Nick was laughing at me because he's like, it's funny that you love it so much. Like, it is sick, but I think it's fabulous.
My name is the unstoppable Connie Smudge.
by the water.
Pros, it's Pride weekend, so we got to see drag queens and that was fun.
Yeah, it's actually really amazing right now. It's like, it's Pride. We knew that the Pride Parade is in like 2 days, but it was just like a really perfect weekend to come. And then yeah, pros, by the water.
Pros,
Just
beautiful
beautiful.
sunsets overlooking the city of Vancouver. Pros,
Probably the most beautiful night market of them all.
yes.
Like objectively, like nature is, like there's nature
yeah.
and it's beautiful. There's mountains and there's ocean.
Agreed.
And like, I feel like if you're visiting Vancouver, you should, like in the summer when you can come here,
It's worth it.
I'd recommend it. Pros, I bought this shirt.
Pros, if you come to the night market, you can also buy this shirt.
Everybody needs to get the same shirt as me. And then yeah, I mean the food options honestly aren't like the best, especially for vegan food. There's not really much. There's like the potato tornado.
I don't think that this is meant to be like a food market.
No, it's more like vibes. 9.5 out of 10.
That's what you gave yesterday.
Yeah, I feel like all of them. Well, no, I feel like the Richmond Night Market's a 10 out of 10. I feel like this is a 9.5 out of 10. It would get that extra half point if there was like a really sweet vegan food truck here. Like if the Veg Out food truck came to the Shipyards Night Market, 10 out of 10 night market.
I think you're being too generous to all of them. This market,
Well, in comparison to like maybe like
7.5, and the market we were at yesterday, 8. Seabus doesn't come for another like 20 minutes. They'll pull up. It's just like a taxi to get from North Van to the mainland, or not mainland, to the city. But they come every I think we came like right at the one that left, so 20 minutes. Oh well, what can you do?
We had so much fun taking you along with us this week. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next week with a big update.